Let's dig into PBX services. I can set up rules that automatically sign me into a queue when my profile's set to available. So what does that mean? Under queuing systems, you can see that I'm available. A queuing system distributes incoming calls based on a preset logic, named call strategy, to a number of members who participate in each queue. If I go to a meeting that sets my profiles as unavailable, I will automatically get signed out. I can manually log myself into this queue as well. Let's see what happens if we get an inbound call as I'm currently logged into this queue. So now somebody is calling. The amount of calls in the queue will be shown here, and I can answer incoming calls from here. If I want to transfer this call back to the queue, I can do so as blind or attended. If I transfer it blind, the recipient will see the inbound caller's number. If I transfer it as attended, the recipient will be able to see my number. I could also transfer the call to a specific colleague. So if I transfer the call to Victor, it's the same thing. I can transfer it blind or as attended. During the latter, I will be able to talk to Victor before completing my transfer. The web and mobile app looks and feels exactly the same. Here you can see we have an ongoing call. It's the same ongoing call as in the desktop. And you can transfer the call to your colleagues blind or as attended from the mobile app as well. I can also transfer it back under the PBX tab, back to the queue. I'm going to transfer blind this time. Now the call got transferred. Here you can mark the call as handled. This is a great function for you and your supervisor, who now can see that the call has been handled. In this view, you get insightful statistics and you can see who answered the call, how long they talked for, and how long the customer had to wait. If you're on the move, you can see all live statistics from the mobile app, the answer ratio, the average waiting time, the average talk time, as well as the service level. Here, a supervisor can log people in and out of the mobile app as well. You can also open and close the whole queue. Under the Settings tab, there are more settings options that enable further customization. For example, changing the opening hours or the call strategy. Call strategy is where an administrator or supervisor can choose how the calls are going to be distributed amongst members of the queue. Whether you want everyone to receive incoming calls or if you want it to be randomized or prioritized. The sound management of your queues are easily handled here as well. Update your welcome message or waiting music at any time with a few clicks.